Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to the energy update for my friends Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So let's find out together what are the current energies between you and your person. Three of Swords, the word clarified by the Knight of Cups. Guys, for some of you, the connection between you and your person is kinda rocky. Some of you can be on a break. Others of you have gone through a couple of challenges, to say the least, following the Three of Swords. Rough energy. I cannot sugarcoat it. Regrets, sadness, heartaches, disappointments, and because of that the word can come up as a thought, at the very least, a thought about the opportunity to leave this connection behind. We got two interesting oracle cards, in particular, forgiveness and understanding, which is absolutely a factor in this flow because there is going to be an apology involved in the situation. But then we also got the cut the cords oracle card, because it is not said that the connection can be saved because of the pattern that has been involved in the situation in the recent past. Some of you can be guided and protected, angelic protection, when it comes to the ability to understand if this connection can still play a role in the sacred plan of your life. In order to figure that out, you have to go within, introspection from the Mirror oracle card. Mirroring each other, it makes sense if there is almost a no contact type of situation between you and your person, or let's say that you live together but you are not exactly active when it comes to a productive communication in order to fix the situation. And then we also got relationships reflect our wounds, because the situation can be also linked to a pattern that we are struggling to understand, and so it is necessary to do so. The Knight of Cups, guys, can be an I am sorry, but for me it can also be the opportunity to manifest into reality the Cranberries song promises. She's going to leave him over, she's going to take her love away. And this is something that we cannot cast aside as an option, because the two of you have gone through a lot together, following the word as an energy about life cycles and life chapters, and also experiences and the opportunity to raise the level of awareness, wisdom, and knowledge for me. So what is the challenge for the connection? Page of Cups, the Tower, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. There is a time factor at play that can be linked to the apology. So this is like the song, basically. It's hard to say I'm sorry, but sometimes it is necessary and crucial to do that. There is another song that is coming to my mind right now following the Mirror oracle card, Mirrors, the one by Justin Timberlake, I guess. So a Page of Cups energy is not going to be enough, guys. The Knight of Cups token is the bare minimum in a situation like this one, because we have the Three of Swords and the Tower together. So this is no joke. The connection is on the brink, you know, and it can explode following the Tower. It can be just a matter of time, according to the scenario, you know, and there can be a nuance about potential betrayals, unfortunately, for some of you, because of the influence that the Knight of Wands can play following the Three of Swords. So the Tower, at the very least, is shaking more and more, and this means that something at the core of the building, let's say, of the structure, is missing. I have to say that some of you already got this clarity because of the King of Swords energy that you got. Your person, they may be a little bit more superficial, and I am being generous. Seven of Pentacles, the warrior is looking over his shoulder because someone can approach him, almost out of surprise. The sword is pointed downwards. This follows the consideration about the silence, you know, between the two of you. I think that it's going to be your person that is going to speak up first, but boy, you can be extremely cautious and disappointed, because this warrior, for what we know, can be ready to fight. you know? And is also looking at all these shields on the wall, which can follow agreements for me in the romantic arena, because we have a cup here on the right. So love, feelings, emotions that maybe have been disappointed. Your perspective about the connection: Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords. Guys, I want to be straightforward with you. You have been working for the connection, but chances are you didn't get the same level of effort in return coming from your person. So there can be the perception that the connection is not paying dividends because your time, your effort, and loving energies have been almost taken for granted by your person, and they didn't exactly bother to reciprocate the mindset. That's why the King of Swords energy is the one that can allow you guys to speak up in a clear way. The King can basically notice what's going on in a situation, he can pinpoint between all the factors, and he can make the best possible decision about what comes next. We have eagles in the sky, so you achieved, let's say, a broader, a wider perspective about the connection. You can be well aware of what is working and what is not working. That's why you can be closed off. You can be the man or woman under the tree in the Four of Cups, disappointed by the overall behavior of your person. You are thinking about the past, in this case, the Three Cups down below. For some of you, it can be a love triangle, guys, and that scenario can be extremely, extremely tricky if we think about the opportunity to save the connection. The divine offer can be an I am sorry. You can receive it, but what you will have to evaluate is the overall structure of the apology. Is it genuine? Is it truly heartfelt? Can it offer you the tangible perception that your person is ready to do more in favor of the connection? Because the two of you will have to work in tandem if you want to save the day. And your person may struggle to find the best possible approach in order to offer you what you're looking for at this point of the journey. So your person's perspective for Wands, Knight of Wands, clarified by the Two of Swords. This is going to be a crossroads for your person. They have to choose between two ways of life. One described by the Four of Wands and the other one described by the Knight of Wands. There can be passion in a Four of Wands scenario, but it's difficult to find a Four of Wands potential if we follow a Knight of Wands mindset. You get me? Because the Knight of Wands can lack consistency, and without consistency, we cannot manifest the Four of Wands into reality, because this is a common vision, especially if it follows the consideration about the opportunity to get married and build a life together with a special partner. So, what is your person going to choose? Two of Swords. What some of you will have to evaluate is this factor. Can you still trust your person? Because chances are, following the two hanged men that we see in the background of the card, the Two of Swords, they have been keeping you guys hanging somehow, some way, because of their mindset, the Knight of Wands. Are they going to be different? For real? Or are they going to pretend that the situation is going to change when in reality it's going to be always the same? Because the lady in the card is wearing a wolf cap, so she is pretending to be stronger than she is, and this is what you have to pay attention to. Because this person can be a fiery lover, guys, but what if they have a tendency to pursue distractions outside of your connection? What if they cannot focus? What if they cannot put the effort in favor of a stable partnership? And if they have commitment issues, this is another factor that deserves to be addressed properly. So what's the advice from the tarot for you? 8 of Wands, Judgment, Knight of Swords. Guys, Knight of Swords are swords in a situation like this one because of the Three of Swords and because of the Tower. Altercations, fights, arguments, discussions, words can fly around and they can cut. The advice for you is the one to avoid the arguments as much as possible. You have to truly be your wisest version. You have to summon the King of Swords. You have to choose carefully your words in order to make a point clear, because the Knight of Swords instead can lose focus of his words and even the message can suffer. The Eight of Wands is an energy about communication, so there is going to be a conversation somehow, some way. It may not be exactly a walk in the park. It can be a little bit harsh and cold even, if not rude. Be mindful of that. And the Eight of Wands can even be an energy that can follow distractions in the romantic arena that can be associated to, potential love triangles. At the end of the day, the Judgment is going to work as a potential let's try again. And this is the crossroads, basically, because your person can even say something like this to you. Look, you know me, you know who I am, so please forgive me, I will try to do better. This is not enough, This is not enough, because it means that there is a pattern that is unfolding, and also there is someone that is allowing this pattern to unfold consciously without making the necessary adjustments. And this is not acceptable. So, guys, this connection, again, is on the brink. You will have the last word. It's not gonna be a last word out of ego. It should be a last word coming from your heart. Coming from your heart. Because if you already got the perception that this person, no matter how important they have been for you in the past, cannot offer you the approach, the mindset and the effort that can be necessary in order for your connection to be successful and fulfilling and a real plus in your life, the connection doesn't really stand a chance. And this can be a bitter pill to swallow, I get it, but it can be necessary. Because the song that can play moving forward can still be the same. And it can be a disappointing song, and some of you may be already tired of that. So, major crossroads, guys. The odds are not exactly in favor of your person. And if you are familiar with our channel, you already know that reunion, reconciliation, for me, are just words. They are labels. What we have to evaluate in order to decide if it is the case to give a lover another chance in the romantic arena are factors like the intentions, the level of effort, and the actions, that can be manifested in favor of the opportunity to do things in a new way, in a more productive way. Only words are not enough, especially if in the past they were not backed up by actions and consistency. So guys, be smart, pay attention, and choose carefully your words. The decision that is going to follow can be slightly easier. Guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. If you want to comment, like and subscribe, it will help our channel to grow, so thank you. And until next time, I wish you all the best, take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.